Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Balls Deep, Episode 2. Let's get started. Man, nothing... Whew, this is going to be a doozy. Nothing could be more polarizing than this subject, especially now with the post-election, okay, with SJWs and all this stuff. This is going to be real fun to talk about. I don't know if you can tell. I'm really excited to talk about this subject. Okay. Wage gap. Wage gap, income inequality, job opportunity. All at the frontier of what was at first feminism, right? At least has I knew it, right? And you see past feminists who had a cause like this actively engaging and trying to, and we're talking about the post-industrial United States here, okay? Giving young girls the education, the job training, the specialization in the labor market to have these middle and higher management jobs, right? I think statistically and demographically, it's only a matter of time before this changes, because you will see specialization in women, you will see middle and higher management positions being achieved. It's only a matter of time, and yet we see third wave feminism, or contemporary feminists today, campaign with multi-million dollars and ads all over the internet. And this is neglect. This is shameful neglect of what is a more now eclipsing issue, and that being women's healthcare, okay? Let's talk women's healthcare, okay? Women's healthcare and on the subject of maternity leave. I'm going to say 95% of what pays for maternity leave should be private sector funding. Your own employer, your organization, whatever it may be, right? Public sector policies, government, such as Obamacare, has stifled funding for this sort of thing. Employers have to fill out more paperwork, they have to make more costs in order to fill this kind of stuff out, especially for maternity leave. And you know what? The average time given for maternity leave in this country has exponentially dropped off, especially in these last 10 to 15 years. I would say specifically because of Obamacare. Really, that's how I feel about it. That is a big problem in this country. And feminists really do fail on this front to focus on that. I really do think that. I do not believe it deserves the kind of... I believe it deserves more credit than is given. I think it deserves more campaigning and put it into the spotlight. Wouldn't you? Okay. Enough on that subject. Alright? Because you and I both know that's the real problem. Not this conspiracy fodder for the patriarchy and systematic oppression, whereas it can actually be found in developing countries in the Middle East. Once more, that deserves a multi-million campaigning and internet virality. Not this stuff, right? And let's go back. Let's go back to the subject, okay? I graduated high school, I'm 18. And in business management and psychology, when I was taught, especially business ethics and middle and higher management positions, it's almost a requirement to interview at least one female. Okay, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Imagine from that perspective, though, you have a woman and a handful of men who have the same credentials, same experience. Wouldn't you feel pressured? Wouldn't you feel almost obligated to hire the woman over the men because you don't want to seem discriminatory? It's kind of intimidating, it's pressuring, and I'm not going to say things like politically correct or anything like that. It's just the way business management, from what I've experienced, has taught me now, and I think that is counterintuitive. I think it is because it illustrates the picture as feminism being an intimidating sort of movement. And that's for your opinion to decide. And economics and job opportunity, when it comes to discrimination in this country, is a toss-up among many people. And the problem here is that they fail to address the many, many female leaders in this country. In politics, you have Hillary Clinton, and whether or not you like to agree with me that she could be a leader for women, she is a storied politician. And you know what else? She's been in law. She has plenty of experience. And athletically, you have the Williams sisters, who are remarkable. They're talented athletes, and they have a multi-million-dollar label with Nike, right? Let's talk about Emma Watson. She's not from the United States, but still a female leader. You know, she's the Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations and a decorated actress, okay? And she's taken action. That's the thing. She's taken action. She's applied these campaigns into work for he, for she, the United Kingdom. You see it being done in Bangladesh with giving laptops to children and classroom funding in these kind of developing countries, and I think that's wonderful. That's why I can respect Emma Watson and her cause. Not only because she's bae and she's one of the hottest actresses in Hollywood, in my respective opinion, but seriously, I can respect her for that. Okay? And with body image in today's entertainment industry, cosmetics, beauty care, listen, it's all up to the consumer, man. You and I know this, and the consumer wants or almost presumes what is appropriate for that advertisement. You know, you're not going to see on a makeup ad girls without makeup. You're not going to see this kind of stuff because it's what's presumed. And you know what? I think it's a shame. It's shameful to neglect and waste multi-million-dollar campaigns like this against it, and blatant shaming on YouTube that you see from BuzzFeed and many other channels. I'm sorry to call them out like that, but it's true, because all you have now is male and female activists trying to one-up each other, whether if it's females saying, well, I'm supposed to be skinny and have a big butt, or if it's men saying, well, I'm supposed to have six-pack abs, handsome chiseled chin, and tattoos. You know, I think it's a shame, and both ends of the spectrum have to stop, and they're both being absurd. Okay, like, that is my honest opinion. Okay, and you know what? one more thing, because I've been in high school, my experience is that I've heard way more girls than men talk behind girls' backs using what is known as misogynist language to feminists, whether it's slut or whore. I want to hear from you guys. I'm sure that was the case. Women will use these really bad words, and men will too. But I think women use it more than men. And do you think women are therefore they're women haters? Do you think they hate women? No, it's a natural human behavior. That's what it really is. And you know what? Guys do it to guys behind their backs too. I am guilty of this. Everyone is. I've talked plenty of shit behind other guys' backs. Does that make me a misandrous, a man hater? Absolutely not. Now, I'm not calling this a double standard, but you have to look at both ends of the argumentative spectrum. Okay, that's my honest opinion. Let me hear in the comments below what you guys think, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening. If you're feeling naughty, tickle that like button. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all in the next video.